Humans do something strange when they gather in groups. They start moving together. We clap at the same time, march to the same beat, dance with strangers, and perform the stadium wave, even though the wave has never accomplished anything. Scientists call this interpersonal synchrony. Two or more people coordinating their movements or timing. Moving together can change how connected, cooperative, and even obedient we feel. So why does a shared rhythm make strangers feel like a team? And when does it become slightly cult adjacent? To find out, begin in the least musical place on earth, a waiting room. One foot starts tapping, not musically, more like the foot has received upsetting financial news. Then, another foot joins. A pen clicks. The clock contributes despite having no social awareness. Congratulations! 5 strangers have formed a percussion group without exchanging names, consent forms, or a single useful melody. Your brain does not merely hear rhythm, it predicts what should happen next. Once the brain expects a late beat feels less like missing information and more like a restaurant customer still waiting for bread. Rhythm also recruits movement systems. Your hearing department sends the motor department a calendar invitation. The brain predicts the next moment, compares it with what actually happened, and quietly corrects the difference. Without that correction, an orchestra is not an orchestra. It is 12 separate emergencies, occurring near a violin. Even watching another person move can prepare parts of your own movement system to do something similar. When 2 people predict each other well, cooperation gets cheaper. Clap together for 2 minutes, and suddenly, someone may help you move a sofa. Synchrony can even blur the mental border between what I am doing and what we are doing. Anthropologists find coordinated movement almost everywhere humans build groups. Rituals use repetition, shared attention, and coordinated action to turn a collection of people into a group. The activity may be profound, exhausting, or a ceremony involving a suspiciously tiny paper cup of juice. Moving together communicates something before anyone gives a speech. I can predict you, you can predict me. And for this moment, we belong here. This is why a glowing sign can make 40,000 adults clap above their heads, like the species has received new operating instructions. But cooperation is a tool, not a moral achievement. A synchronized group can help its members, or become unusually efficient at being terrible. The same timing that supports trust can also reduce hesitation and increase conformity. Synchrony can strengthen the feeling of us. Unfortunately, every stronger us creates the possibility of a them. The difference between a dance circle and an angry mob is sometimes context, intention, and whether anyone brought snacks. Synchrony is not mind control. It is more like a social dial. It can make coordination easier, belonging stronger, and independent judgment slightly quieter. So the next time a crowd claps, a team marches, or your foot copies a stranger's foot, notice what your brain is building. A tiny temporary version of we. You may not have agreed to join. Your foot had already submitted the paperwork.